Go ahead.
Okay, so here's the heart, and you have these little ear flaps. I call them ear flaps. They're like little pieces right there and right there. Those are the auricles. Since this side is higher, this is the more superior. This is the right auricle. This is the left auricle right there, the ear flaps. Then you have coming off here, this would be the aorta, and then the aortic valve is basically like the top part of the aorta right there. This first big branch right here in between my thumb and the metal, this branch is the brachiocephalic artery. It branches off into three things, 1, 2, and 3. So the first one here, this is the left common carotid artery. In the middle of it, this is the trachea. And then the right common carotid. So both the left and right common carotid, they both run parallel to the trachea in the middle. Then the last branch coming off the brachiocephalic artery is right, let's see, here, right there. There's a Y there. This one on this side, this is the right subclavian artery. So going back, so right subclavian artery, right common carotid, left common carotid, brachiocephalic, aortic arch. Also coming off the aortic arch is the left subclavian artery, is right here. Goes off to the subclavian because it goes under the clavicle, subclavian, clavicle, subclavical. So that's the way to remember it. Then if you go on the inside here, well, first of all, this is the ribs, so therefore these are the intercostal arteries, the red, next to the ribs, intercostal. Also on the edge here, this is the mammillary arteries, the red here, mammillary arteries. Okay, going back inside here, first of all, here's the diaphragm. That's the dividing line. This meaty portion right here, more brownish, not as dark. Everything above this diaphragm, let's see, everything above this part here would be the thoracic aorta. Everything above the diaphragm. Everything below the diaphragm is the abdominal aorta, and it goes all the way down into the abdomen. Going on, you see here, this is the kidney. So the abdominal aorta, okay. The first one, this is kind of torn. This one should be connected to the abdominal aorta. But this thing that's broken here, this is the celiac trunk. Celiac trunk branches off into 3 other arteries. The 3 arteries are right here. This is like one. This one is the hepatic artery. The next one is gastric artery. It connects to the stomach, gastric. And then this is the splenic. This is the spleen. I can pull it out right here. This is the spleen. So this whole this artery, this is the splenic artery because it goes to the spleen over here. Splenic artery. So celiac trunk, splenic artery, gastric artery, hepatic artery. So going back to the the abdominal aorta, the second branch here is the superior mesenteric artery. Superior mesenteric. Below superior mesenteric, you have the kidneys, and then it's kind of small right here, but you can see the pink there. That would be the renal artery because it goes to the kidneys, renal artery. Going down, still following the aortic, or abdominal aortic, you then kind of have another branch off. This, like, yellowish stuff is kind of like the gonads. So this would make this, since this is the guide, this is spermatic artery. For females, it would be ovarian artery, or gonadal arteries. So going down, you have then a horizontal artery and veins here. The iliolumbar artery is the red. Iliolumbar artery goes on both sides, just the horizontal part there. Then, if you keep following it, this branches off into a Y. The 2 branches right here and here, those are external, what was it called again? Oh yeah, external iliac. Then you have another V going inside, internal iliac, and then it's harder to see, but somewhere in here it's going to go straight in the middle of the Y, like and make like this. So it would look like this, but underneath is the middle sacral artery. And then the last one, out here on the leg,